delicious Singapore hawker foods at People's Park Food Centre. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. We are back at, you guessed it, People's Park Food Centre. And that's because we haven't finished eating all the good food here. And to see the good food I'm going to feature now, you will just have to wait until after the intro. Welcome back. This is People's Park Food Centre. It was actually built in 1969, and during that time it was the biggest shopping cum residential complex in Singapore. Now at the bottom floor here, it's a food centre with lots and lots of good food, and this is the third video that I'm doing here featuring the food here. So let's get to it and let's see what we can find to eat here. And to start our food adventure here today, we'll be trying a dish that has almost disappeared from the Singapore food scene. Yes, but you can still find it here at People's Park Food Centre. So if you do want to try something from the past, something historic, better come here and try it now before it's gone. And the shop you get it for is this shop here called Lo Mei Specialist. And here is the Lo Mei. It cost me $4. It comes in either the soup version that you see here, or you can have it with noodles. So what's so special about this dish? Well, it's basically a soupy dish where the soup main flavoring ingredient is which is a fermented bean curd sauce. Yes, fermented bean curd gives it a very interesting and a bit of a funky smell to the soup. So the closest thing I can think of to relate this for people is very similar to stinky tofu or chow tofu. So some people will love it and some people just hate it. So this is something like that. But I've heard also that the amount of sauce they use now has actually been toned down a lot for the modern taste. So in the soup, what you have is you have a very interesting assortment of ingredients like squid, pork skin, pork belly, even a piece of a chicken wing in there, together with the soup, with tofu, and also kangkong, and all this together with this interesting flavor profile. So you don't really have any funky taste to the soup. The only issue is that even though when I taste it, I tasted nothing wrong, but my tummy was protesting. So there was slight grumbling in my tummy when I'm eating the soup. And next up is this shop called Zheng Zhu Fang Roasted Delights. And here they sell roasted meats and soup. So they have a wide variety of different types of roasted meat, like roasted duck, char siu, siu yok, which is barbecue pork and roast pork. And I think they also have chicken too, roast chicken. And over there is where they cook all the roasted meat and also soups. And here, this shop here, what you do is you go to the counter at the right here, place your order, so you can have it with either rice or noodles. What I did was I actually ordered rice, and I ordered roast duck and also barbecue pork with rice. This cost me $5. First of all, I must say, if you do want to come to eat roast meat in People's Park food center, I would suggest you to come to this shop here. And first of all, their char siu or their barbecue pork is nice and sweet. It's caramelized nicely on the outside and slightly meaty and a bit of fat inside. So good. They cut it very thinly, so it's not tough at all. It's sweet and savory, and the sauce too is a nice sweet barbecue pork sauce. Goes very well with the barbecue pork. Then you have the roasted duck, which each piece has a very nice layer of fat underneath, which flavors the duck perfectly delicious. And also look at the amount of meat they gave me for $5. Very worth it, and a place that you should come to eat if you want roasted meats. Up next is this shop called Ri Ri Hong Mala Xiang Guo. And here, this shop here, these are the prices. And during lunchtime, the queue for their mala hot pot is crazy long. So do come here slightly before lunch or after lunch timing to eat. And you can actually, after you make order in front there, you can actually pick up your dish behind here, inside here. So behind the store. So what I ordered is this. Cost me $11. What I have inside here, I have bean sprouts, black ear fungus, bean curd skin, pork belly, luncheon meat, and Taiwan sausage. And I ordered it medium spicy. One thing I really like about here is that they do not over spice the mala. I know in Sichuan they like it super spicy, but here I would like to keep my tongue, you know. And this is the first time I'm actually eating this dish. So what I must say is, when they say medium spicy, it's not too spicy. You can still taste the taste of the dish, of the items here. So very good. What can I say? You have a wide variety of items. You choose your favorite items. And if you're a spice fiend or someone who likes spicy items or like mala, then this is your drug. How not to be good? Unless you don't like spicy lah. But other than that, your favorite ingredients cooked the way you like. And one thing I do like here is they actually do it quite well, generous in the amount, and especially I find that items that already have flavor, like the luncheon meat and the Taiwan sausage, when you add in the mala to it actually helps to bring up the flavor of the ingredients. So overall, I think this is a very interesting dish. A bit expensive to eat for a meal every day, but it does have very nice flavor to it. And tucked in one corner of the food center is this place here called Original Famous Penang Laksa. Most Penang Laksa in Singapore, how do I say this, cannot get the right flavor of Penang Laksa. But here, this one here cost me $6. The flavor of the Penang Laksa here is on point. Very nice flavors. They use lots and lots of garnish to help flavor the Penang Laksa. And also, one thing here, the owner doesn't like to serve the laksa piping hot, where they rather like it to serve it more like slightly warm. And another thing I like here is the noodles. If you look at the noodles here is very different than the normal types of noodles you get from eating in Singapore. Something that you don't have. So I think they purposely make it themselves, or they buy it somewhere that other places don't have. So flavor, very nice, spicy, sour, just the right amount, very refreshing, very appetizing, with lots and lots of condiments on top. Very good. The only complaint I have is that the sauce is not as thick or not as gao as Penang Laksa should be. Not enough of the fish flakes. Other than that, good. And our last dish we're going to review today is from this shop here called Boyi Yong Tau Fu. Yes, another Yong Tau Fu store. And here, this store opens even later than the other store, this shop only opens at 2 p.m. And here, you can have your Yong Tau Fu with noodles or just soup by itself. And noodles, you can have it dry or with soup. And here you can see them preparing the noodles for you. You can have 350 for small, but what I ordered was medium here, which is 450. So I ordered my noodles dry together with a bowl of Yong Tau Fu. One thing I must say here is the noodles here, out of all the Yong Tau Fu places, has the best noodle texture. So they cook the noodles well. Only issue I have is the soup. I think somehow they didn't cook the soup long enough to extract out the soya bean flavor from the soya beans. So the soup is still a bit watery, a bit diluted, not strong flavor enough compared to all the other stores. But the deep fried items here is really good, really delicious. The fish ball, the tofu, just average. So here, if you want to eat noodles done well, done better, not done well, done better, this place makes the noodles the best. Just that their Yong Tau Fu soup, when I came here to eat, wasn't so flavorful. So this brings us to the end of our food adventure here at People's Park Food Center. We had tried lots of delicious good food, and some food are historic, some foods are on the endangered list, some food that will be going on forever, some food that is at present the new hot item on the menu. So this place, People's Park Food Center, has it all. So do come here to try all the good food. And before I go, what you can do for me is, can you do me a favor? Please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and subscribing to my channel. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you do. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you will have to do is to join me for my next food adventure. See you there. Bye.